I'd like to say good morning. Thank you for hosting me, Uma Community Clinic. Thank you, Shallon, and my regulars, June and Mel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. My name is DeJur, and I'm here in Los Angeles. I am on the land of the Tongva and Gabrielino First Nations. This land was stolen by the colonizers and renamed Los Angeles, and that's whose land I'm on. I want to give homage and I want to give gratitude and thankfulness for them taking such excellent care of this most beautiful part of the country, as well as especially the state of California. We are going to do chair yoga today. So if you don't have your chair, please grab a chair. We'll start with a grounding and my usual reminders. If you have any injuries, please take care of yourself. If you need to take a break, please make that happen whenever you need a break. Feel free. And I think that's all I have. So sit comfortably. When you're ready, sit comfortably. And we notice the gravity, the parts of our body that are touching some other surface. So the way I'm sitting, I actually am on a stool. I feel I'm up on my tiptoes. Don't ask me why. But I feel the balls of my feet and the all 5 toes grounding into the floor. And I have my forearms on the tops of my thighs. So I feel that. And I feel my upper thigh, the backs of my upper thighs and part of my tush on my stool. So those are the parts of me that are making contact with something else. Notice your surroundings, have a look around. Noticing colors and textures. Materials that were used to bring your room together. Any 3 items that don't have to be the same color today, but that jump out at you, that grab your attention. And then maybe name one predominant color of whatever, any predominant color that grabs your attention. Moving to the sounds around us. So we'll start with the room that we're in now. Good morning, Wante. Thanks for coming. So the sounds in the room that you're in. And then sounds outside, outdoors, outside your window. It's kind of quiet over here right now. I hear birds, but they're a little far off. Touch your pants or your shorts. Kind of rub your hand from the top of your thigh down towards your shin. Just notice if you have on pants, the texture of the fabric all the way down. If you have on shorts, notice the texture of the shorts and then the texture of your skin all the way down your shins. And so this touching can also be used to calm our nervous system. You can do this in a meeting. I wouldn't say go all the way down to your shins, but in the meeting, you can, let's see. Just rub your hand up and down your leg, up and down your thigh. If your legs are under a table, especially, make it a real, gentle movement or slow. If you're feeling like you need a little more courage in a meeting or something like that, this is a way to calm the nervous system, as on the arms. We did the arms last week, I think. But back to the fabric. So we're noticing smooth or rough fabric. We are noticing thin or thick fabric. And then when it comes to the skin, we are noticing if we can notice where the skin ends and the air begins. And if there's if you notice a change of temperature between your clothed area and your unclothed. Like if you notice that your bare skin the air feels a little cooler to you, or might be warmer. We were really hot here yesterday. I was shocked how hot it got. I knew a heat wave was coming, but I was on an airplane until 3 o'clock. When we came outside, I was like, whoa, it's hot out here. And I had on a sweater. So anyway, noticing the air on your skin, wherever you're unclothed, uncovered, neck, face, arms, feet and ankles, or if you have on shorts, legs, feet and ankles. And then we move into sense of taste. I have the remnants of toothpaste, and I took a few sips of water before we started. So pretty much a neutral. I don't have much taste in my mouth. Sense of smell. What's cooking? My smell is the remnants of paint, a completed paint project. Anyway, what do you smell in your space? We'll move now to the breath. And every week I remind us we're breathing through our nose. And for our new visitors, I will explain why. I am a yoga therapist, so I try to explain a little why things are happening or why we're doing what we're doing. So the breath through the nose, the hairs filter out debris. A lot of that debris we can't even see with the naked eye. And then it keeps the breath moist and warm as it moves through the chest and down into the lungs. When it hits the lungs, the breath is warm and moist. Okay, the brain regulates what nostril you breathe through. We don't even know this is happening. And when we breathe through our mouth, we are taking in a lot of debris that we can't see, and your mouth dries out immediately. And the breath gets dehydrated. I'm sorry, it dries out immediately and it gets cold. That's what I meant to say. So when it gets to your lungs, the lungs have to rehydrate that breath and warm it up again. And so it's not the most efficient way to breathe. Of course, there are mouth breathe. Of course, there are reasons to breathe through your mouth. If you are stuffy, you have to breathe. So breathe through your mouth. There are some mouth breaths in yoga to cool the body. And so, obviously those are a thing because they are in the different breath practices of yoga. But for our purposes here with UMA Community Clinic, we are working on restoring our nervous system. So we are using the tools that we have to their benefit. And so we breathe through our nose because the exhale helps to reset the nervous system in times of stress and anxiety and triggers. We can calm that feeling down by just focusing on our breath and then nasal breath, and then letting the exhale be a little bit longer. So that's why I have you breathing through your nose. I don't breathe like this focused breath all day, every day, but there is a majority of my day where I try to really use thoughtful breathing because, we have a lot of triggers out here these days in our world. So I just try to stay tethered to being calm as best I can. So that's the little lecture on breath, on nasal breath. And so we're going to fill the lungs up completely and then exhale everything out slowly. So these are slow, deep, thoughtful inhales and complete exhales. We want to move the breath completely out of the lungs with each exhale. Otherwise, there's a little bit of breath that stays in there that is wasting space and has no more oxygen in it. So we want to use this focused breathing. There are times throughout my day where I stop what I'm doing and do this on very purposefully. And so you can try to do that in your day. You may have to set a timer to get you into the routine or the practice of this kind of breathing. But again, there are times a day where I just let my body breathe by itself. I don't manipulate it in any way. Okay. And so we may feel a settling of ourselves as we breathe like this. And so just do 5 rounds of this kind of breathing on your own and just see what you notice. If you notice any difference in your energy or emotions or how you feel compared to when we first sat down. If you want to lower your eyelids halfway or closed, feel free to try that out. You may also leave them wide open. And then we'll come back to our regular breathing pattern. I'm going to move to my chair. And we'll get started with some movement. So, begin to sit comfortably. Now I'm going to ask you to sit up away from the back of your chair so you make your spine do a little bit of work. The spine is stacked on top of itself, so the spine is really vertical. You want to try to pull in your belly button a little bit for a little more support. The abdominal muscles will activate when you pull in your belly button. You can try that. And we'll just sit for a couple more breaths here. Hands on your knees or thighs, palms down for now. And we'll just take some more breaths. And then inhale, lift shoulders up. When you exhale, I want you to make an audible sigh to yourself. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, audible sigh. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, audible sigh. And we'll do 2 more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, sigh. Last one. Breathe in, lift. Exhale and sigh. So sometimes that audible sigh also gives a sense of the body relaxing or the nervous system relaxing. Sometimes we'll be out and you'll hear someone go, and you'll think, first we think, what's wrong with them? But underneath all of that, it is a sense of relaxing the nervous system. So these audible sighs are very useful. And you don't necessarily have to do them in the company of others, but you can do them in the car. Where you can do it in front of other people. I've heard it happen a lot. I do it sometimes too especially when I'm on the airplane, just to kind of reset myself. Okay, so we're going to now circle right shoulder. So try to make the circles as big as you can and continue to move the breath and relax the jaw and facial muscles. If your face is scrunched, try to let it go, let it be free. And then let's reverse the other way, opposite direction, circling. Continue the breath movement. And then that same shoulder, lift and lower it by itself. So right shoulder up and down, moving the breath. And then rest the right shoulder, circling the left shoulder. And then reverse the direction. And then lift and lower left shoulder, just up and down with the left shoulder. So if your shoulders are feeling tight throughout your day, these are some moves you can do. And again, whether you're a passenger in the car, driver, if you're on public transportation, you can do some of these things while you're in the car. Circling both shoulders either way, doesn't matter which way you start. So big circles with the shoulders. If you want to slide your hands up and down the tops of your thighs as you make that motion. And then again, checking on the breath. And then reverse the direction of the circle, of both shoulders circling. And then come back to center. Slide forward on your chair just a little bit. Please make sure you feel stable and or your chair feels stable, not that it can tip over. And the left foot stays flat on the floor. We're going to bring the right knee to chest and just hold here. The shoulders will want to ride up. We're going to keep them down low and sitting up tall. And this is just a pretty much a knee to chest or knee squeeze. Releasing the muscles on the upper back part of the thigh and the buttocks for the right side. And then lower right foot down and then bring the left knee to chest. Inhale, left knee to chest. And then continue moving the breath and again sitting tall, shoulders are down. Let's circle our head while we're here. So either way. Reverse the circle. I hear a lot of crunches in my neck. Lower your left foot. The crunches are and pops and snaps that happen. They are hydrogen gas bubbles. They are not to worry about. If you have pain in your neck, that's a clear sign to either not do those circles so vigorously or maybe not do them at all. But those pops and snaps are just those little bubbles releasing. They're all over our body. They get trapped in our bodies, and those pops that we hear are just them releasing. Again, no pain though. You should not have pain in doing these things. So we're going to cross into the seated pigeon. Right ankle over to on top of your left knee. My right hip is so tight. They're probably both tight, but we'll see. So pressing down gently with the inside of the right palm to the inside of the right knee. Press down gently. We're not forcing or jamming. We're just adding a little pressure to open up that hip joint a bit. We are sitting up tall. Our necks are long, top of your head reaching up toward the sky. And this is a seated pigeon. We've done this pose a million times. Bring your left forearm on the outside of your right knee. We're going to twist to the right. And so the left forearm, we're kind of using that to help twist the torso. And so again, sitting up tall, you can bring, depending on the height of your chair and the height of you, your torso height, maybe resting the inside of your right elbow on the top of the chair back, or you can hang on with your hand to your chair back and just twist toward the right and see what you notice here. Let's head side to side again, looking or eyes opened, halfway opened, or closed, and you may choose. See what you feel on the left shoulder blade. See if you notice anything there. And then come back to center. Notice the muscles rebounding. That means they're going back to their normal position. See if you notice that and how things feel when they go back to their normal position. We'll change sides. Left ankle to the right knee. Yeah, this one's tight too. Pressing with the left palm into the inside of the left knee. Press down gently, sit up straight, pull in your belly button. Then we'll twist to the left. So the left forearm on the outside of the left knee. And then twisting to the left. The inside of the left arm can drape over the back of your chair if the proportions work out. Otherwise, you can put your left hand to the back of your chair, twist your body to the left, and you may move your head side to side, or if you want to leave it in a stationary position, you may do that. Twisting and breathing. And then release and come back, left foot on the floor. Sit back in your chair. Lift your right leg and hang on if you'd like behind the right thigh. You're gonna lift the leg up off the bottom of your chair, the seat of your chair, and flex and point the right foot. Okay, try to keep the shoulders low. Their natural thing is to come up to help. We wanna keep them low and pulling in the belly button, pointing and flexing your right foot. Now we will circle the right foot. See how that feels to the ankle. The circling brings a lot of fresh blood down to that area of the leg, which is much needed for all the bones and muscles of the foot. Let's reverse the direction of the right circling. And then I want us to do what's called the, I think it's called the Barbie foot, or the, it's called floint. So you flex your, you know how Barbie was with her foot would always be in a perpetual high heel shape. So I want you to do that. So we're bending the toes up, just the toes, not the whole foot. And we're releasing, and we're Barbie foot, release, Barbie foot, release. So again, imagine a Barbie doll or any doll that has a permanent high heel foot. We're just manipulating the foot to bend the toes back. I guess we could just say bend the toes back. So in some circles, it's flexing and pointing. And so the word floint, flex and point, floint is used in some places I've been, or Barbie foot. Okay. And then let's rest that right foot down onto the floor, and then we'll lift the left leg, grab on behind the left thigh, extend the left foot out, flex and point the left foot. So shoulders are down. And then we'll circle. So my left foot always clicks. Years. I don't know why, but there's a permanent clicking that happening, which is so funny. Right foot doesn't do that. So again, the perfect, imperfect body, you know, the quirks of our bodies. We'll reverse the circle. And then we'll go into the Barbie foot. So toes bent back, point your foot, then release, floint, release, Barbie foot, release. One more time, Barbie foot, release. And then bring your feet down, left foot down to the floor. We're gonna wide leg the feet, or separate the feet wide. Bring your hands in front of your heart. We're gonna make eagle pose with the arms. So eagle pose is breathe in, extend the arms wide, and then exhale, bring either arm underneath the other one. So for me, I did left elbow is on the inside of my right arm, okay? And the hands, I'll come up closer. Ooh. So this is called eagle arms. You can also, if this is challenging to get the arms, the back of the bottom hand to touch the back of the upper arm, you can also just bring the back of the bottom hand to the outside of the upper elbow. So this is eagle. Okay. You may be able to slide further up the arm toward the fingers of the upper arm, or you may be able to wrap. So you choose what you got, okay? This is more for the back, across the back of the shoulder blade area than anything. So the arm placement is not the focus of this. So we're gonna hold here in eagle just for a few breaths. Try to lower your shoulders. Take some breaths. Notice any sensations around your upper back. I got my second booster the other day, and in this shape, I got it on my left upper arm, and I can feel it's a little, it's not even as big as a discomfort. I just can feel the difference. It's been since late Saturday night. I went to the 24-hour pharmacy just because nobody else would be there but me doing that. So, and I was right. Hold here, continue to breathe. And then feet are flat, legs are wide. We're gonna exhale forward. Inhale, come up. We'll do 5 all together. That was 5. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Grateful to say I had no side effects. Inhale up. And this is number 2 coming up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. And then last one. Exhale down. Inhale up. We're going to inhale, the arms wide, and remember which arm you had on top. Inhale, arms open, and see how your arms feel. And then we're going to reverse, put the other one on the bottom. Okay, so again, back of the bottom hand touches the low part of the, the outside of the upper elbow. Then slide the lower hand up the arm. You may wrap the hands, your choice. Hopefully you can see that, okay. And we'll hold here. So on this side, the left arm is on the bottom. I don't feel anything on that injection site. It's just, that was a little bit of a pull happening because I had that arm on top. Smooth out the breath. And then we'll exhale forward. Inhale up. That was number 5. Exhale down. Inhale up. Welcome. Exhale down. Inhale up. I think 2 more. I lost track. Anyway, couldn't hurt. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale down. Inhale up. And then arms wide again. Breathe in. And then lower your arms. So that forward bending was good for low back stretch. Every time we went down, our low back was getting a little bit of love. And that is eagle pose with a forward bend. We will now right forearm on top of right thigh. You can kind of have the right palm facing up. It doesn't have to be flexed up, but it can just be relaxing facing up. We're going to circle the left arm. And pulling the left shoulder back a little bit. So we don't want the left shoulder falling forward. And then reverse the direction. And then inhale, both arms up, left shoulder, left forearm to left thigh. We circle the right arm a few times. And then reverse directions. And then release and come up. So turn your body towards your left. We're going to do a chair warrior 1. So we're turning, I'm turning to my left. So my left foot is flat. My left knee and ankle are in a vertical line. And I'm on the ball of my right foot. So you can extend the right leg back and straighten the right leg if you want, or you may also bend the right knee and just be on your toes, your right toes with the hip and the knee in a vertical line, if that makes sense. So this is warrior 1. And I'm going to go with both shapes for the right leg. I'm going to start with it extended. It's not the most comfortable for me, but I want to show you options. And my leg is not actually locked out or straightened all the way, but it's straight enough for now. And the arms come up, palms are facing each other. Or if our shoulders are tight today, we can do our cactus arms. So your choice of arms, either cactus or extended up. You decide. You can switch them back and forth too. You can do that too. So this is warrior one, chair warrior one. And then we're going to move into chair warrior two. So we turn our torso toward the camera, okay? And the foot, now we definitely extend the leg out. We just readjust our foot so that it's flat on the floor. This one I can do. The arms come horizontal. This is chair warrior two. And so hold here and take a few breaths. Traditionally, oh God, I cannot remember traditionally. I think we look over the front finger, sorry. But you can look over the back ones if you want. You can try it all out. You move your head side to side. Your choice. And the shoulders are down low. This is chair warrior two. We're moving now into reverse warrior. We've done this standing, also called exalted warrior or humble warrior. So now the right hand touches the right leg. The left arm comes up. And we lean back a little bit. This is exalted warrior or humble warrior. We've done this standing. So hold here, gazing upward toward the ceiling or toward the sky. Then we'll move into extended side angle, left forearm on left thigh. Right arm comes up and across. And so the back leg is straight. Right foot is planted on the floor. And that's seated, extended side angle pose. And then come back to warrior two, lower your arms. We're going to reposition everything. So the legs were wide when we started. Now we're turning to the right. So the right foot is directly out to the right. Right knee and ankle are in a vertical line. We're going for, this is chair warrior one. So the left leg, you can bend the left knee on the ball of the left foot. Bend the left knee so the hip and knee are vertical, or you can extend the left leg out so that it's straight-ish. Doesn't have to be straight, but straight-ish. You can do both, you can try them out. Inhale, lift the arms up. This is traditional warrior one, or you can cactus your arms to make it more comfortable, okay? And the torso is turned in the direction of the right knee. And so hold here, breathing smoothly. And then we move into chair warrior two. So the left foot turns out a little bit. It's easier to stretch out the left leg. The arms go horizontal. You may look in any direction you want. And you may also move your head side to side. So your choice. The arms are in a T shape. A lot of times the back arm gets forgotten about, and it kind of, I see it drooping a lot, in, especially in live classes or in-person classes, I mean. So bring that arm up to shoulder height if possible, and hold here and take some breaths. We move into humble warrior. Left hand touches left leg. Inhale, lean back. And then bring the right hand up and over, right arm up and over, and hold here. Take 2 more breaths here. And then let's move into extended side angle in the chair. So right forearm, right thigh, inhale, Left arm all the way up and over, left bicep, your left ear. Really reach the fingers far to the right. Left fingers reaching far to the right side. And then let's inhale back to warrior two. Lower your arms, come back to the center of your chair. Let's shake out arms and legs. You want to tap your feet, you may. Have a notice of how you feel. Let's do a little shoulder massage. So take your left hand to right toward the back side of the tops of your shoulder. And let's just do a little massage there. See how tight you feel. So while we're sitting here, the feet are flat and parallel to each other, separated for your comfort. It's pretty tight back there. And then we'll change sides. Right hand to right behind the top of the left shoulder. See how this one is not as tender. This side is not as tender. Okay, and then come back to center. Bring your hands into prayer hands. Sweep out, reach up, come forward with a flat back. We've done this before. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. We're going to circle twice, either direction. And then we'll cat-cow 2 times. We'll start with cow. Chest lifts, arch your back, breathe in. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Come back to center. We'll go to the other side. Prayer hands. Inhale, sweep up and out or out and up. Exhale, flat back, forward bend. Inhale, bring the right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot down. Circle twice, either direction to begin. And then reverse when you're ready. And then we'll cat-cow for 2. We'll start with cow, hands on top of your thighs, breathe in to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. We'll do one more set. Hands in front of your heart. Sweep out. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. Circle for 2. Reverse when you're ready. And then cow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Set up for the next side, right side this time. Prayer hands. Sweep out, lift, inhale. Exhale, flat, back, forward, bend. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot down. Circle 2 times, 2 sets of stir the pots. You're ready to reverse, reverse. And then come back to center. And we'll do cat-cow, cow. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And then come back to center. Last one, left knee. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Breathe in. I'm sorry, everyone. Arms up overhead. Correction. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, bring the left knee up. Exhale, left foot down. Circle for 2. 2 sets of stir the pot in each direction. And then the last cat-cow for this sequence. So we'll do cow, chest lifts, arch your back, breathe in. Curl into cat, spine towards the back of your chair, chin to chest. One more. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Sit back in your chair all the way back. Just take a rest for just a couple breaths. You may sit in any way that's comfy. So we're gonna do chair twist. We'll start, side stretches. So right hand hangs down. You can hang on to the bottom, the right side of the bottom of your chair or the front leg if that's comfortable for you, and just sweep the left arm up and over. That's an inhale. I'm gonna bring the left arm down. Inhale, right arm up and over. And exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, right arm down, last one, left side. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, left arm down. Drop your chin to your chest. We're going to do some slow circles. Again, listening, knowing that those cracks, if you have those cracks and pops, they're not harmful as long as there's no pain. You are in a good space. And then let's reverse the other way. And then come back to center. Right hand to the left side of your head. Let your head gently drop to the right. Release your right hand. Turn your head to the left and look up and down. Gently looking up and down. Again, we're sitting up tall. Engage your belly button or pull in your belly button to engage the abdominal muscles. Hold your gaze downward on the left side of you. Look down toward the floor. And then inhale, lift your head. Left hand to the right side of your head. Drop your head over to the left. Take a few breaths. Right shoulders down low. Get a nice stretch on the right side of the neck and the top of the right shoulder. And then release left hand to left thigh. Turn your head to the right. And look up and down a few times. Continue to move the breath. Look down toward the right side and hold there. And then come back to center. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. We're going to do a little foot massage here. So I'll name some ways to do it, but I want you to do what feels nice to you. Rubbing the the knuckles from the right hand up and down. That's not correct. Knuckles from the left hand up and down the right sole of the foot. Don't forget the arch. You can separate the toes. You can stick your left fingers between the right toes and kind of stretch the toes apart. You can massage with the balls of your thumbs up and down the foot. Really manipulate the bones of your foot. This foot massage, it helps to obviously bring blood flow to the foot, more blood flow to the foot. But also there are nerve endings in each foot that correspond with our internal organs. It gives them a little love from the outside and a little stimulation in a passive way. They usually are stimulated by the work that they have to do, but this stimulates them in a passive way, and it's kind of a nice little therapy for them. Don't forget the Achilles tendon. That's right above your literal heel bone. There's a thick sheath of fiber that's connecting the muscles of the calf muscles to the heel. And that sometimes gets, you can also go up to the heel, gets a little fatigued. You can go into the calf area if you like. Might find some points around your calf that are really tender from, you know, walking and standing. So give those little parts an extra little squeeze. And then let's take our left hand and just tap the right foot. So this definitely will bring, so a closed fist, soft closed fist. Just tap up and down the sole of the right foot. Don't forget the arch. And let's change legs. So now the left ankle to the right knee. Massage the right foot any way that you like. Whatever feels good. Don't forget the arch. And don't forget the Achilles tendon on the left side. And then when you're ready, you can pound your left sole of the foot with a soft closed fist right hand. You might actually start to feel a little tingle. I should have had you look out for that for the right foot, but sometimes when the blood gets to the surface of the skin or more blood, you feel a little tingling sensation, which is always a good sign. And now we're going to stamp the feet. Just tap them on the floor. And stimulate blood circulation. Let's settle here and see, pay attention to any sensations from your feet. May not feel anything, that's valid. Bring the back of the right hand to your low spine, or you may bring the right hand all the way over to the opposite hip, your choice. Drop your head, left ear, left shoulder. Just hold here, eyes open, halfway or closed, your choice. The jaw is loose, the facial muscles are relaxed. The shoulders are down, even though I know the right shoulder wants to come up. Just try to leave it down if you can. And then release, shake out the right arm. Back of the left hand to the low spine, or you can bring the left fingertips over toward the right hip, your choice. Drop your head, right ear, right shoulder, and hold there. And then release, shake out the left arm. I'm going to turn sideways. Interlace hands behind us. You may have to scoot forward in your chair. And this pulls the shoulders back and opens the chest. So if I were standing up, my hands would be on my, resting on my tush. You can try to lift your arms away from your back as much as you can, whatever that is for you. Okay, it's a little different in a chair because the chair bottom's kind of there in the way, but just do the best you can. Lift your chest, lift your chin just a little bit. This is called a heart opener or chest opener. If you arch your back enough, you get a little back bend as well. So checking on the breath here. Smooth, gentle breath. We're going to exhale and lean forward with the arms just the way they are. So come down as far as you can. If you want to rest your hands down on your low spine, you may do that. Just hold here. Inhale, come up. Lift the arms away from the back of your body. Exhale forward. You may rest your hands on your low spine. Inhale, lift. Lift the hands away. This is the last one. Exhale forward. Hands may rest on the low spine. And then release the arms. Come up, shake out the arms and see how your arms feel from that. Let's see. Let us go back to the figure four, chair figure four, or chair pigeon. Left ankle to right knee. We're just going to do a forward bend. So we did a twist like this before. So now we're going to just let the arms hang down toward the floor. You may also use your forearms on the inside of your left leg to create a little support, make a little shelf. So if you come all the way forward, you get a deeper stretch. But also if you would like support, use that leg as a tool. It's there. You can rest your forearms on your inside left leg. Just look down toward the right foot. If you want to cheat a little bit, you can dig your left elbow on the inside of your left knee, and that opens up the hip a little bit more if you want to try that, since it's just sitting there anyway. Let's see how that feels for you. Then inhale, lift both arms up. We'll do 5 of these lifts. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up. Sit up tall each time you come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. This is number 3. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And this is number 1. Come up. Exhale, forward. Hands on the inside of the left leg. Come up on an inhale. And then let's place the left foot on the floor. Right ankle to left knee. We're going to exhale, go forward here. You may do the little elbow trick, the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. If you want to push that a little tiny bit, not forcefully, just a gentle pressure. You can have hands on your forearms on your inner right leg, or you can extend the arms straight down toward the floor. It's your choice. Look down at the left foot so the back of the neck is smooth. And we'll lift and lower for 5. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, forward. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, down. Here's number 3. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And hands on the inside of the right leg. push yourself upright on a breath in. Bring your right foot down and let's shake out one last time. Going to move into final rest. And you may, if you can lay down on something, the floor, sofa, bed, go for it or stay seated. It's up to you. Just do a body scan while you're getting in position. See how things feel. If they feel the same as we started or a little different, a little looser, lighter, more energized or relaxed, what is happening for you? So we'll go into listening to the sounds around us, inside and out. Noticing the parts of us that are touching some other thing. Checking on the breath. Allowing yourself to just settle, relax, rest. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Turn your head from side to side. Next breath in, take a big stretch. Big stretch. If you are on the floor, exhale, bring your knees to chest and turn onto one side. And the rest of you may bring your arms down. And then if you're on the floor, make your way up to seated when you're ready. So I wanted to thank Evelyn and Shallon and Jordan Downs Community Center, UMA Community Clinic, and the Black Vision of Wellness for having me and my regular students. Thank you so much for coming back. I'll see you all next Wednesday. Does anyone want to say anything?
Thank you, DeJur. Enjoyed the stretch. Energized. Thank you.
Go out and slay the world. Good. Thank you.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, thank you guys. It was wonderful, DeJur. Thank you.
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Mel, for coming. I'll see you all. Thank you, Shalyn.
Enjoyable. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.